What's up guys, Insane Drummer. I'm going to talk about the intro to First Date that Travis Barker wrote. This is why I love Travis Barker. He writes really creative, and you know, there's no other word to describe Travis Barker other than creative and genius. I mean, he is what he is. I'm going to explain how this intro works. There's really two sections to it, and how you can get better at the sections through different exercises you can do. So yeah guys, the first section goes like this. Obviously it's a crash instead of a splash. Right now I don't have my crash with me. I let my friend Ivan Garcia, who actually got all the way to the grand finals in the drum off, he's a good friend of mine. I let him borrow some of mine for some session work he's doing. Anyways, so it's 1 and 2. Bap, 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 bap. So that's 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4. That's all it is. You know, crash, hi-hat, snare, hi-hat, snare, hi-hat, snare. An exercise to get better at this is just hand and foot coordination, which I've done a video on this already, I think. And that's just straight up. A lot of getting better at drums, I hate to say it, but it is, you know, practice is about doing something over and over again, and doing it slow first and then speeding it up gradually. So one thing I like to do, I used to practice this a lot more honestly, is just hand, foot, hand, foot, hand, foot, come up with some kind of pattern, okay? So like left, hand, foot, just that over and over again. Slowing down a little bit. Obviously, you do this with a metronome, and you know, just put the metronome on like 8 or something. Bop, 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 bop. It's basically that typical marching snare exercise with the 8s, but you're putting a bass drum in front of every one of them. So that's pretty much how you get better at this kind of thing. Okay, it's just hand, foot coordination. Now the second part, everybody knows the first part of that second part, which goes like this. Oh, sorry. Now everybody knows the beginning of it goes. Now where he goes from there, it's all kind of a mystery. I mean, that's like what, 3.5 beats or something? And that's where you can get into, when you're covering a drum, a song, and you're covering the drums of the song, I teach my students when we talk about playing covers, you know, the concept. Always use the concept, which means this, that's something he wanted to be in there. But the rest of that fill, you know, you guys on YouTube get so anal about what drum is hit where. As long as we go down the drums using singles for the end of that part, that's where I play for it. But as long as we go down the drums some way, and we start at the same place and we end at the same place and start the next thing he plays at the right time, it doesn't matter. And that's where a drummer can kind of use his own individuality to cover this song. So, the beginning part goes into this part. And I'm left-handed. So how I play it is just simply left, right, left, 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 right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Now the whole thing about this is it's just single strokes. So how to get better at this is just to use like an 8s exercise like I was doing before, but fill in the other hand for the 16th. So be like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 3 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 3 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and because all it is you know, I don't even play it the same way every time because that's what a fill is. A fill is a place where you start and you end and you do whatever you want. Now there is some fills that are individual to the song, okay? I'm not saying that everything needs to be made up. But, you know, fills are all about where you start and where you end. That's really what they're all about, okay? Anyways, so that section, I play it. That's how I play it, you know? Like I said, that has to be in there. That is just part of that's part of the style of what he was playing. But the rest of that, you know, whatever you want to do, and that's kind of the fun of covering a song. You know, you can take the concept of what he's playing and kind of individualize it if you know where to individualize it. You can't individualize everything. So the lick all together, okay? Thanks guys for watching. I know I'm playing this stuff left-handed, but it's not complicated. It's just fast. Comment, subscribe, let me know what you think.